sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. I'm going. 43, 43.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Yellow. I'm going. Easy. Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
So anytime a team suffers an
Took it
early
out your
setback
hand.
like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
19 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now, faking the give. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
2nd and goal. Yellow. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, KC. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Here comes Smith on the return. Oh, looked like he was at a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
He'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The linebacker, Nick Herbig. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Argo blue, lady! Easy!
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Moving outside the pocket. Get on the right sideline. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and and it will wind up being a first down.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Hey, 43, 15.
Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Fairbairn's good on the point after. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Set to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Mahomes back. That's complete for the rookie's second-round pick. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. And the Chiefs have a first down. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again. Second and 10. Now, Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
Down for you.
He's just committed one of the biggest cardinal sins in all of quarterback play. 9 out of 10 times, Mike, you throw the ball back across your body into the middle of the field. Bad things are going to happen. So I think in this case, he's got to count himself lucky, get back to the huddle and say, all right, no harm, no foul.
On third down, Mahomes. That's complete to Royals. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
You just simply can't make this throw, Mike. I mean, not only do you give the ball away when you're in prime scoring position, but then you allow the guy to take the ball all the way back, and now the offense of your opponent takes the field with a ton of confidence, all the momentum, and it looked like you had a scoring drive, and now it completely flips.
It's first down, and they'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
Okay, ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Give me that now.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. And they smack him
Good
down.
at this.
There. Big hit. Right at the line. No gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Exiting the pocket right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing here on third and goal. Oh, great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal.
And he's not the type of quarterback that wants to play off script. He wants to operate within the rhythm and the timing of the offense. But with them flooding the back end, he ultimately has no choice but just take what he can on the ground. And now they find themselves staring at a fourth down.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on fourth and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Kindly Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be intercepted.
What the fuck,
in the
man?
end zone. Picked off
Hey, fuck
by
with me.
Jalen
I know where this faggot.
So sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got
Caught
to
up to
step
this
in
nigga.
and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other half. Because this is the second time he has picked you off. And I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting fired.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Shit, corny.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Cut it. Ready, ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Up the middle they go. Room to run past midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Strong running there. Inside for 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
2nd and inches.
Ready. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one just